I'm Chris, this is Miller Plays. We're doing the Pentagon Challenge. We're in Brazil, the Internacional. We are Brazilian champions. We are one game away from our South American goal. Okay, so I was given a £24 million budget and £1 million a week in wages. Current spending 318, committed to 315, so we are spending that. If I were to make the budget change down to basically what we've got, 326, we'd have almost 50 million. But I'm not going to do that. What I have done is bought some players. We've started off with a defensive midfielder at 2.9 million. I think we hit his release clause. So he is joining us, a Serbian 6'2" defensive midfielder who can play centre back or midfield. We've also signed Murillo, a Colombian centre back / midfielder. He's primed as a sort of a defensive midfielder, but I've got more of a centre mid position for him. We've then signed Milton, a Brazilian left winger. So because we lost Rodrigo, he basically replaced him with potentially Milton. He's coming in on a free, so that was a smart bit of business. And then our star signing so far is Croatian Bosko Srbarac. He's joining from wherever he is at the moment, Dinamo, for 8.4 million. His release clause, well, 8.5, and he looks very good as well. So we've lined up a number of decent transfers. We've still got that 13 million, and no doubt we're going to lose a lot of players. The squad itself is looking quite decent. All these players that have been playing have been getting better and better. So as soon as the season ends, Molina, Hausch, they're both going to go on the list. We'll probably look at one or two others to get out the door. Perhaps Raul Mina, he's come in, he's done his job. He's being replaced by better players. Mario Rica, for instance, has come in, 20-year-old Uruguayan, hit the ground running, and is looking better and better each week. Then there's the players that we've signed but can't play, like Lopez, Pozzi, Silva Oliveira. So next season, we are going to be looking better and better and better. My squad management has been absolutely awful. Like, we signed Bustos and never registered him because I am a pilchard. Right, league-wise, we have just been winning, scoring a fair amount of goals. So since the Sporting game in the Libertadores, we have beaten Gremio, Brahenia, whatever they are, Vasco da Gama, Corinthians, and so on and so on. So all in all, I wasn't paying attention and we won the league. I admit it. I was going to show you the potential league game that we were going to win it, and yeah, I wasn't really paying attention, and because of that, it came up, congratulations, won the league. It's like, okay, perhaps I ought to pay more attention. But with that, our goal has always been the Copa Libertadores, and we'll be playing that immediately after our final league game of the season against this mob. And I'll get the team picked and we'll meet up for kickoff. So it's a much changed team then. O'Dare is in goal. Patrick got injured. He was out for a couple of weeks. He's just come back. He played the under-20s game. So we've left O'Dare in. He deserves a chance. He's playing his sixth game, or sixth start in the league. 17-year-old goalkeeper, plenty bags of potential. So all but being well, it's going to be good for the future. Mateus, Rafael, Philly, and Renzo. So Renzo is 17-year-old, sort of a 6'4" centre back, but also left back. Bags of potential. He's played a few times this season, not enough. He'll be playing or featuring a lot in the Gaucho as and when that happens. Nanju is going to be out of the club in the summer. We bought him for 75,000. He served his purpose. We've got better players coming in. But he's been quite enjoyable to have it in and around the side. Let's actually change him to his best position. Next to him is Yao Palo. He's a 17-year-old attacking midfielder. We've got him playing in the midfield. We might actually make him an attacking playmaker today. They said support, so we can have him on support. Maxwell, he's played a few games. He's a left winger, and since he's not got the potential, so this might be his last appearance. Yazmaki's on the right. He was one of the recent signings. 17-year-old winger, can play left and right. Fernando is I think he was the star of the last year's youth intake. They're suggesting he's a winger. He's also a central attacking midfielder, and that's where he's playing today. And then we've got Montenegro, who has benefited from the last few weeks and has been playing up front and scored a couple of goals. So he's getting better and better as well. So that's the team. As you can tell, I'm not really bothered by the league game. I haven't been bothered by the last few, and we've just been winning. This is the most heavily rotated side I've ever put out. So if the players play up to their potential, then we'll easily win this, but if they're playing up their current ability, then it's going to be a bit more tough. So in the other games, there's been a number of players. We've had a stronger midfield, we've had stronger wingers or whatever playing, so we've never been this heavily rotated. It's like Raphael getting a game at centre-back. That hasn't really happened a lot. Obviously, Philippe is the mainstay, and he still can't pass the ball. That's very disappointing. But Philippe's in there because he's 6'6" and good at corners. And this is totally against the script. Let's throw him some encouragement. Yay, we've had a shot, albeit off target. $3-0, no, Raphael with a great challenge there. The big money buy from Benfica. As I mentioned in the previous episode, the board gave us big money for qualifying for the Copa Libertadores again. So we've been spending, as is my want. And ideally, I won't see any of the players, because if we beat Boca, we will be looking for a job in Europe. I certainly wasn't expecting to be in this position right now. I was expecting this to be a 3, 4, 5 year project. The youth players are so good, they're just going to improve. So losing players in each window, it's painful, but you think, oh, we've got the next one to roll up and start becoming a superstar. Fernando wins the ball, founds Paolo. Yazmaki back to Fernando. Fernando, what's he going to use? Great shot. Keeper makes a superb save there. And now can Philippe show his might at corners? Mateus doesn't quite get it right. It was just in front of Philippe. And that wasn't a great ball from whoever that was. I wasn't paying attention. Don't tell me they're going to go down the other end and score now, are they? No, Resno does well. Maxwell's taken a knock and indicating he wants to come off. Oh, a fine goal from Yazmaki. So, yeah, let's do the Maxwell sub. So, we could bring Teco on for like, Or we could bring Eloy on and move Fernando out wide. Or we could bring Jefferson on and let Raphael go a bit further forward. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Raphael was a 6.4 before we moved him forward. So he's already a 6.5. He's enjoying. No, he's back down to 6.4. I was going to say he's enjoying the new role. Fernando now back on to the wing, cuts it inside. Yao Palo, right to Mateus. Mateus has been unfortunate that Gomes is around, and there's the equaliser. Montenegro on own goal, and it's an own goal. Enzo Gil. From 2-0 down, we've pulled it back just before half time. Yazmaki, great work. What a corner. Montenegro, to be fair, was disrupting them and caused the own goal, I suspect. Jefferson. Brilliant run out of defence. Montenegro now to Yazmaki. Yazmaki, he's been dispossessed, but he's going to win the ball back. Back to Mateus. Mateus heads for the byline. Crosses, but Enzo Gil claims quite comfortably. Drops it at his feet and then smashes it long. Mateus wins the head. And they're in behind again. Oh, somehow it was saved. And onto the post, and can we get it clear? We can, and there's the half-time whistle. Raphael not playing particularly well. Maxwell came off, didn't he? And Jefferson's on and playing quite well. So yeah, do we make a change at half-time as well? Do we take Raphael off and let Eloy loiter there? Let's do that. So we could, but oh, there's so many options, so many youngsters to bring on and play. But Beto can come on for Montenegro as well. He's had a half a star over the season, so he's improving. Renzo now. Ball forward to Eloy. Eloy finds Resno. Resno back to Eloy. Eloy into the box, shoots, and well saved by the keeper. With Jefferson on as well, that's two 6'6" centre backs, along with Resno at 6.4. We have some height in this team. There's Philly, but Eloy was offside apparently. Yazmaki finds Renzo, sorry. Eloy shoots, and their keeper, he's having a blinder today. That's another fantastic save he's made there. Beto's corner wasn't quite there. Fernando intercepts. What can he do? He waltzes into the box but doesn't get anywhere. Right, how many subs have I made? I've got 2 left. Do I go all out attack? Let's do it. There we go. Rod Guarino and Teco come on. Highlight disappears. And they go down the other end and score. Marvellous. Throw some encouragement their way. Let's even go attacking. Just what you wanted when you bring on your best 2 wingers. Can we get anywhere now with a better corner? Jefferson across, he gets up, but heads it over. Let's fire them up for the last 12 minutes or so. 22 shots, 8 on target, 2.9 XG, and we're going to lose 3-2. You can't win anything with kids, look. Alloy's been denied again. Another long throw from Rodgarino. Jefferson wins it. Enzo Gill grabs it. He's got to be the man of the match, surely. He's only got a 7.1. Referee, what? How have you only given him a 7.1? Right, we'll be back for the final, and the all-important final. So the biggest game Internacional season is Patrick in goal, Gomes, Tello, Hurtado, and Zazino making up the backboard. Murillo, Barrera are our two central midfielders. Alloy is in front of them with Teco on the left, Rodriguinho on the right, and Rika up front. So it's as strong as we can get, I think. Ideally, I'd like someone like Philippe playing at the back, but I've just gone with the extra ability of those two. And then obviously we're missing Lopez, who's suspended, and the player that is cup tie on. £31.5 million midfielder. How sickening is that? Right, let's get the game kicked off. Brazil versus Argentina. And it's the Argentinians with the first highlight. They're controlling the ball at the back, trying to get the ball in front of midfield, but Teco intercepts. Teco's down the left. He pulls it to Miera, who dinks it to Aloy, who top bins it. Simply brilliant from Aloy. The 2-star player who's now a 3-star player. What a stunning turnaround he's had. A little dink there, and then Aloy, his first time shot, top bins. 3rd minute, we are in front. Moyera, he's another one who's just grown and grown and grown. He was 1.5 star at the start of the season, 2.5 now. There is such a lot of great talent in this team, in this squad. Murillo, there's another one, the Colombian. Signed him on loan, splashed out the 1.8 million to bring him in. He joins at the end of this season. He's just got better and better and better. But it's a case of they've had to, because the European vultures just keep coming along, stealing our best players. Gomes to Rodriguinho, the man who's turned down 2 moves to be here, to captain the side. A deep cross towards Teco, but Zazinho, the free transfer left back. It was sort of a panic buy. We needed someone, and he's just grown and grown and grown. So much so that we sold Carrillo. Patrick, another one, a 2.5 star goalkeeper, is now 3.5 stars. All throughout this squad, we've just seen players get better and better and better throughout the season. So much potential in the squad. Tello. Murillo lets the ball run, but it's run too far and it's intercepted. And here's the equaliser, Castellanos, but Tello tries to make amends, doesn't get there. Machado equalises, and they're blaming that on Tello. I don't understand why. It was a mistake by the midfielder. We've had 5 shots, only the 1 on target, and we're back all square just before half time. Let's just say we're happy. Mario Rico's not doing the business today. Rodgarino, not very. Right, attackers. There we go. Second half kicks off then. Rica on a 6.4. We have got Mina on the bench. Mina might be coming off the bench soon. A 6.4 is not good enough. Wherever Mina is. Mina. There he is. Murillo's not playing particularly well. We do have Leandro. Substitution highlight then, Tello to Moreira. All over towards Aloy, it's cleared. Aloy wins it back, into the box, and goes for a corner. Substitutes come on, highlight disappears. Tello and Zazino are not playing particularly well either. Oh no, we'll undo that one. We have Pozzi on the bench. And Aloy is looking a bit tired. Gomes isn't playing. Oh, there's so many. Teko hasn't played particularly well. Aloy's playing well but very tired. Choices. Beto can come in there. And the final sub. Who are we going to make? The final sub. Get Tello off Philippe. Hurtado becomes there. Philippe doesn't need to cover. He can become a defender. There we go. Let's throw some encouragement. Beto onto the field. Another of the youth products. Back to Patrick. He finds Gomes, the 9th best next gen. Moreira tries to find the forward ball, but Hurtado covers well. Back to Leandro. Patrick over to Philippe. Philippe out wide to Pozzi. To Teko, to Beto. This is great one-touch football. And then Beto down the left wing. He crosses. It's a very deep cross and Gomes picks it up. He's into the box. He finds the byline. Crosses and defender clears it. Hits a forward's head. And it's going to go to extra... Oh no, or is it? Deep intake. We've only had one shot on target. This has been horrendous. The keeper hasn't made a save. Teko finds Mina. Mina back to Moreira to Leandro. Leandro looks up. Who can he find? Teko shoots and scores. That's our second shot on target in the 93rd minute now. And another of the youth products. What a finish. He's on his last legs. He's out of gas. Now, can we just hold on for the last few moments there? Beto does well. Pozzi down the line. Teko, our hero. He crosses for Beto. Beto's flattened. Mina's hit the post. And there's the final whistle. And the Copa Libertadores is now in the bag. We'll just see some of these giants walk up onto the platform there. And Rodginio, whatever his name is, receives the trophy. And here we go. We've won the South American Champions League, the Copa Libertadores. Another Champions League in the bag. 4 down, 1 to go. You've got to love it. And I guess it's time to go home. That is the end of the season. Here we are in December. 14.4 million. The payout's going to be small because we didn't give them the big bonus. This is wonderful. Right, I don't really care what I say in this. The bonus has been paid out. My worst ever signing, I think, Gerard Marquez. We've paid out so much in bonuses for a guy that has had one Gaucho sub-appearance. They wouldn't take him back. The bank balance, 125 million. The transfer debt is at 240,000, so I haven't sort of mortgaged the future for them. There isn't a great deal in sponsorship if we check against what the rest of the league is. Where are we? We're 11th, so 4.4 million. Palmeiras get 34 million, so we might see an increase in that, but more importantly, Job Centre. We'll change the filter to managers. And who have we got? Cologne, some Spanish second divisions, Arsenal. Ooh. I don't think I've ever managed Arsenal. Let's review the job advert. There we go. We have just applied for the Arsenal job. Coln's another one. Another interesting one, the Billy Goats. 675,000, not quite in the same league. Hamburg. Or Nantes. I don't really fancy France. Not unless it's PSG. That way we're pretty much guaranteed. Let's just have a look at season preview. Arsenal, Champions League. I've no idea who they've got players wise, but should we just declare interest? Yeah, why not? There we have it. Right. My profile. For some reason, I'm only a 4-star. Not very good at media handling. That's because I've just skipped through it for a lot of the time. Not very loyal to players, but everything else, look at that. And my adaptability is still at an amazing 5. Well, we'll see. Rather disappointing. A man who's won 4 Champions League. In actual fact, what can we see? My history overview. What have we got? That's it. Overall, 17 cups, 9 league, 1 promotion. I've spent 402 million and sold 389 million. And the most I've ever spent is on a midfielder that's never played for me. Marvellous. And yet to spend a day on holiday. Right, we'll see what happens. We'll be back in the next episode for our job hunt. So I'd just like to say thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Until then, ta-da.